All right, Gemini, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. We are going to check in with whatever you need to know before I'm going to do the grand 2026 reading for you. This will be coming out next week, so keep that in mind. So let's see, what do you need to know in these last couple of weeks of December where everything starts to get illuminated and changed? The truth being revealed. We just had like that full moon in your sign, so let me know how that went for you. It was definitely a very energetic, high end type of energy. But what does Gemini really need to know right now? Ooh, Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. This is when shit went down and you're just like, let me stay out of this mess. I'm going to retreat and I'm staying out of this mess. I need my time to heal, to recover, and to recharge myself because, yeah, that's what you need to do. But at the same time, with the Four of Pentacles, you're still holding on to that stuff that you shouldn't be holding on to anymore. And you know it. And that's what you're trying to probably work yourself through, right? Like, you know that you shouldn't take this on to the next year, yet it is still like very messy. So that's why you're just like retreating yourself and you're giving yourself the time to rest, to heal, to contemplate, um, and to see why you've been holding on to certain things, people, situations that you shouldn't be holding on to. Ten of Swords, exactly. There are some painful endings that you are aware of that they need to end, right? Like some people that may have betrayed you or hurt you or stabbed you in the back that you're like, I'm still holding on to it, but I do need to put it to rest, okay? Resting your case on situations. That's what is going on. The truth has been revealed or will be revealed around this time for you. So you can actually, with relief, let go of things, right? It's painful. I think that what you're going through is quite painful, but you have people around you that are also supporting you, giving you love and strength. So be open to that. Don't close yourself completely off to that. Yeah, you're gonna have a choice to make. Okay, like we're not going to sit around in that Five of Pentacles energy of feeling abandoned or people that just try to put you in some sort of box. No, you do have a choice. You are an own individual and you know which direction to go. You know it. Yes, some things or some people may have been hurtful, may have been betraying you, and that has made you feel left out, okay? Like from a group of people, from your love, from whatever it is. But this coming 2 weeks, you gotta have to make a bold decision to move forward and believe in your own strength. Yeah. The Tower in the reverse, that's like avoiding getting into pity arguments or avoiding people and situations that aren't good for you. Okay. You know that the dynamic or the foundation that you were invested in, whether that is like in work or your love life or your friends, like whatever that is, it wasn't built on a solid foundation. What I'm getting is, I don't know why, but for some of you need to hear it, they were just party friends, like that type of energy. They weren't really there to be there for you, so you shouldn't make any sacrifices to prove yourself to these people. Okay, like this is avoiding something that isn't for your highest good, right? Yeah, the Three of Wands, you have a lot of great things coming for you. Okay, you have a lot of great things in the horizon for you. What is going on around you here? What is going on around you here? Now, let this be said, this is not like a 2026 forecast for you to be like, oh my God, this is going to be dramatic. No, this is just a reflection of your last couple of lessons of these weeks in this last year. Yeah, not last year, but like in this year. So if this rings a bell, then that's your confirmation. This is your confirmation. Like you probably have been thinking about these lessons all this time, and this is the confirmation of like, okay, yes, this is where I'm standing, and this is how it is, how it has been, and how it will be shape-shifted by you, by your decisions in life. Three of Swords. So the people around you are hurt, okay? They feel either rejected or they feel hurt. There are some connections that are probably falling apart around you, right? Like that's the type of energy that I am getting. What is going on around you, Gemini? The Five of Pentacles. So this looks like everyone involved feels like they've lost something, or they lost some sort of dignity or warmness, okay? Maybe also from you, because you're the one that's holding back right now. It's when you have been putting in all the goods and all the energy and everything, and people take it for granted, then you pull back, and then they see like, okay, that's the difference between Gemini giving and Gemini not giving. And now they feel hurt for you to stop giving anymore, right? So this is someone that feels quite in pain for you to stop giving to a situation, for you to pull back, for you to not be the fixer, to not be the plumber. You know what I mean? And then the Four of Wands. But the right ones, the good ones will last, or the good ones will stand. That's what you need to believe in, Gemini. The people that are still dealing with their own perception, dealing with their own jaded past or experiences, they will manufacture the situation in a different way. However, the people that truly love you, that are truly there for you, that truly love your warmth, they will automatically come towards you anyway. You know, because energy cannot lie. And I feel like you've done a lot of great work, and this is where you just rest your peace. You're like, okay, I've done what I needed to do. If this is being taken for granted, then I will stop doing it so people will notice. And yes, there are people that will be noticing that you've changed, right? Like you've changed your energy. And there are people that do love you for who you are, that do love your strength, as well as your stability and your warmth. Most likely your warmth, the Four of Wands. One more for the surrounding energy, and the Page of Cups. Exactly, that's what I said. People will come back around that are supposed to be in your life, that really see you for your light. And people that don't see you for your light, they never meant to stay anyway. So there is no need for you to feel sorrow for that, because you want people that truly see your light, that don't misunderstand or misread your light. No, that truly see you for who you really are. And if people don't manage to see that, it's because they're looking from a lens from their own experiences or their own past energies that are infiltrated into your light. And that's projection. Queen of Wands, look at you. You're really, like, after this period of retreat, healing yourself, taking a break, taking that rest, you are coming back stronger than ever. Like your energy is very energetic, it's very attractive. You know, you're kind of like the magician. You feel things, you sense things, and people are drawn to you. And that's who you are supposed to be. So don't let people put you in a corner, or don't let people take away that light. Okay? Your light will always be tested. And I feel like right now you're going through the test. And I don't know who needs to hear it, but no, you're not a narcissist, because you're reflecting on things. I don't know who needed to hear that. I just have the feeling that someone had been called like a narcissist or something, or a spiritual narcissist, whatever it is. But you are reflecting. You're going through the pain, you're going through the motion, and you're questioning yourself. The moment that you already do that and you're trying to fix it, you're already not in that vibration. Okay, that Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Ten of Swords does not give me any type of energy of like you thinking that you are superior. No, you are going through the motion and the pain. Judgment, exactly. Everyone will be judged in a fair matter by their actions and what they do. That's not on you, that's on the universe. The universe will see everything. God will see everything. And everything that is being done against you, behind you, in front of you, will be set straight. You are a firm believer of that, and that's why you're trying to fix everything. Strength, integrity, and I don't know why I'm hearing weakness right now. So the weakness could be talking about some people knowing what your weakness is and then just trying to work on that weakness. And now you're just aware of that and you're taking back your strength and power. What's the outcome here on the Judgment? 10 of Pentacles, lovely. All you need to do is focus on your own loyalty, your friends or friendships or family, your work life, like things that really give you stability and long-term grounded energy, right? Like that's what you need to focus on, Gemini. And that's like, removing yourself mentally, physically, or energetically from people that are not adding to a solution. I see it happening a lot of times where people are just like constantly like just in this argument, like da, 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 da. And then one thing that I sometimes do is like, okay, we have that problem, but what's your solution? How can we fix this? And when they start to stutter on that, their whole argument was never about a solution. It's about making the misunderstanding just like louder and louder. And it's like, okay, yeah, there is a misunderstanding or there's an agree to disagree. How can we fix that? What is the solution? If you ask that direct question to anyone that is kind of like causing some sort of conflict and they don't know what to say, then they never really thought about like how they want it to be. They only wanted that situation to pan out in that dramatic way, but they never really thought about, okay, I want a peaceful, I want respect, I want everyone standing their integrity. These type of things, if they never really thought about it, they will be like blurred. Like, what do you mean solution? Yeah, solution. Like if you want this to stay intact, you should also be thinking about what's the solution? Like, what do you want me to do? Or what do you suggest that is best to do? If they don't know the answer to a solution, that's your answer to run away, right? So don't worry, your loyal tribe is around you, and with the Queen of Cups coming through and the Six of Wands, this is a victory. This is emotional victory, meaning that you may have been dealing with emotionally, insecure people, okay? And this is also your test to see if you are emotionally secure and confident enough. Everything is a test for us all, and it's all about like how we treat that test. So this is beautiful, really beautiful energy coming through as the last Judgment being at 10 of Pentacles. I mean, like that's just saying that your life and your environment has so much abundance. Focus on that. Focus on the growth that you are receiving. Focus on the loyalty, the abundance. Let go of the need to know, control, and light worker. You are in service. Yeah, that's what happens. I know a lot of Geminis are light workers, and what happens usually with light workers is that they get like the most attacks or the trigger sometimes, just to understand how to work with different type of lessons or energies. So you are definitely a light worker, and that's why you're going through some sort of tests here. And I don't see you being the controlling person here, not at all. I mean, like if there's one sign that is very free to live or live and let live, that might be definitely a Gemini. I don't know a Gemini that would be controlling. I have never really met a Gemini that would be controlling. No, they're really like very open-minded, like live and let live. Less judgmental because they always try to understand things from an opposite direction, right? So that means that people may have been controlling you. Okay. Angel of Clearing, your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. This is when you are actually in that hermit mode, resting, healing. And this is time that is allowed for you to heal because things are going to be coming to the light anyway. And all you need to do is kind of like wait for that to happen. Don't force it. That could be the control. Like, don't force like the truth to come out. The truth will always come out because it's a default in character. So if you see a default in character, there's nothing that you need to do to kind of like, advertise like that person is a bad. If people do that, that's already like wrong, whether that comes from oneself or from other people. Because if it is wrong, then it doesn't require people to advertise on that wrongdoing. People will see it automatically. The only reason that people would do that is for them to with perception to look at a person and be like, oh, I heard this story about that person, so let's see if that is true. But that already is like a manipulation, because then you will force everything that is being said and done as coming from that corner. You get my point? I know you do. I know my people always get my point. God is a psychic protection. Exactly. What you believe, you create. No one can harm you. I mean, like, I tried to explain it, and then the message is just exactly that. What you believe, you create. No one can harm you. This means that there is a lot of judgments going on where people are creating false stories and narratives just to make themselves feel less rejected or less hurt or less abandoned. Okay, that's just what it is. So no one can harm you, my friend. No one. That's what I have for you, my lovely Gemini. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.